Good morning. Today I'm going to do a demo because tomorrow is Swing and Paint. I don't have time to carry it over. And I haven't decided exactly which subject I'm going to do. But this is Canvas 1372. It'll be finished today. It'll be signed today. On this side I'm going to put the colors that I use. I'm just going to put a color down there when I do it, and then at some point during the editing I'll bring that back out with each one. I don't know how many I'll use, but whatever I use. I'm going to paint that bird. This is a Snowy Egret. My gallery in Virginia Beach will probably like that. The canvas is 24 by 24, taped to a 1/4 inch foam core with blue tape. And in truth, this is a good way of doing demos. This is a good way of painting in general, especially smaller paintings, because if they are worthy of framing and stretching, well then you can do it. Otherwise, it's great for storage. You can just attach them to foam core and stack them. Get a lot of them. Get hundreds of paintings that way if you want. The first color I've got here is alizarin orange from Williamsburg. I use this to start just about every painting. Started a while back. I've been doing it for really a long time now. And in this case, I'm going to start out with a flat brush. And the medium is Neo Megalip by Gamblin. It's the magic stuff. This allows your paint to float. Over wet paint, the pigment also floats within the medium itself. Very nice. Highly recommend it. So, I've decided to go ahead and do the egret because the gallery probably needs it or would like to have it, so I might as well do something. So I'm just going to make a move like this, and I don't care whether it runs off or not. And I think I'll put his head right here, and hopefully get the body. There's the chest, the back, goes to the wings. And let's see, we got this little tweaker, and he's coming in for a landing. Like so. There's his rudder. And I might lose a lot of this actually. This set the scale for this painting, so I'm just going to kind of go with it wherever it goes. I like details anyway. This is going to go over this way and out. Alright. Like that. Then we'll come back into this. And then we got some twigs that come through and make up kind of an interesting composition that I can go ahead and use. And there's a little foliage up here maybe. And I would assume that this bird is coming into its nest. Alright. And a little more of this. And what I have to get used to doing now, my first color, I'm just going to put it right up here. Right there, like that. Alizarin orange. And da-dum-bum-bum. There's some great light on this. Is one of the reasons I want to do it. I like to paint light. Okay, so that's a benchmark. That's a benchmark. And then I think there's another one here, which I'm going to carry over and up. Mostly because I'm going to put a dark background on it, so I kind of like that. A lot of gold tones in this, so I'm going to put Naples Yellow out. This is Williamsburg's Naples Yellow Italian. So I'll just take this, a little bit of medium, so it'll dry. So there is Naples Yellow right there. Okay, good. The next color I'm going to use is French Ultramarine Blue. I'm going to put the blue down about in here. So this is French Ultramarine Blue. This is the Cerulean Blue. And so I'll just take a, and in the scope of things, it's kind of about here maybe. There we go. So that's the colors I've got, plus white. Now, obviously the reference will be up in the corner like it usually is. I'm going to put in the shadows, make up a shadow color. I guess that's in about here somewhere. Okay. Cadmium red, medium. And let's see where I've got that in this thing. Right here. Right there. And then I would have, if I use it, this is a form of permanent rose. And that starts to go into the blue category. So it's cooler, warmer. That's kind of orange, and that's, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go into that too much. Okay, everything seems to be working well, other than I didn't turn on the camera for the palette. Now it's on, so we'll pick it up from here. What's important is that I get that up there. All right, so we've got the basically the others in orange on this thing, and my next color is going to be kind of, I'm just going to take this blue that I had down here, take a little of this, and see what I'm going to take it all. In fact, I just need some mud in this thing. And let's see. Okay, that might work. Just kind of get it going. Squish it around a bit. This is between his legs there. Alright. That shapes the head. Alright, that's working nice. And then I'm going to go up, and I can adjust this thing all the way along this thing. Alright. So this time, what I'm going to do, because it's kind of a little early in the game, but I'm just going to kind of come through like this and put that mark in. And I'm going to come in and just hit the side of this where the chest is, or the throat. And I think that's what I want to do there. I'm going to pick this up a little later. And come back in with that cerulean blue. And charming. That's which is lighter. Yeah, it could be even lighter than that. I'm going with the blue here. I'll do this again. Truth of the matter is I'll darken around here. Okay, so now we're back to where I need that color that I was keeping in my mud pile. I'll take a little of that, a little more. And honestly, I think that this is close to the color that goes up this way. Now I've got some paint on there. Put this in my pile over here. If I mix that up, it'll change very little. On the other hand, I can take any of these colors into it and change it a lot. Now, I think I'm going to go back to the flat brush. And I need to get a little outline on this, I think. So, I'm going to take a dark, I guess the green, remainder of the red, I guess. Yeah, that'll do it. And I want to come on the outside and just create an outline like that. Normally I wouldn't do this just about yet, but on camera it doesn't show up all that well. Just exactly what's happened here. And I want a color that I can blend into like that. So, I'll take more French blue. I'm going to take the French ultramarine blue, in fact, and take all of this and put it together. So I'm going to do it another way. Take this red. Take this red. Care what red it is. A little bit of green. More red. Dioxin. I just want it dark. Yeah, that's better. I really want it to be something of a color. Kind of goes along like that. So this is a little bit on the red side, but that's okay. All right. Now clean this off. Collect this. Put it over here and put it in my junk pile. This is a small filbert. bunch of this stuff in there, but the nice thing about it is I can take it off. That gives me a interesting color there. That gives me the feather things. The way I'll get that to pop is make that darker. Kind of close to wherever it is I need, so it's not hurting it any. Get a little scaredy there. Oh, that color is not all that bad. Okay, more dark. Bone or a skeleton, and it's right there as well. So right now I'm just going into the French ultramarine blue, right into this, not mixing it with anything, following the pattern, and a little bit there, and it kind of goes off like this. Like that, in, and like that. Good color. Okay, I'm going to come back to my flat brush. Looks pretty good from a distance. Set these over here. Turn my turret. Gets clean. Okay, we'll take all of this stuff. This will all get used in the background too. What I like about it is it doesn't change much. It's a nice sandalwood color. Good for the twigs. Okay. Alright, now I am going to work here a bit. I think that's the bright color, actually. So I'm going to run well, so starts to turn here. Might have to fix that. And go like that. It's an overlap feather. Okay, not so bad. Let's get this tail thing done. Under control anyway. So the background goes up into there. And I'm going to take some white, a little bit of yellow, and I want to get it close. There we go. Now basically I'm floating over wet paint. Now those two marks I may keep, but those are the kind I'm looking for in the end result when I come back in and do all of this. So there's the one. Go around, reinstate the leg whenever necessary. And that to go that way. These to come out further. Alright, so I like that. Okay, I decided to put in some of this background because it's going to be dark colors. So the first color I'm going to kind of use is ultramarine blue, and that goes right in between these two. And I didn't leave enough room for all the colors, but in the sequence that they're supposed to be in, but that'll be okay. Ooh, need one other color. Alizarin crimson. I'll add that to the blue, the ultramarine that I just put down there. That'll give me a kind of a dark color. And that's basically what I want here. Initially, I want to make some marks like this. There's a lot of trees and stuff, branches, bushes, and Now that color that I put around here allows me to go into it easier. So it's a transition thing. And there's definitely movement there. There's a big tree thing right there. So I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put that in. It's way in the distance, but I'll put it in anyway, like this. And then I'm going to take the sap green into this. So it's going to go back and forth on these. So I'm kind of going in the way of a little bit hard on the brush, but that's okay. Yeah. Lots of medium. Take some dioxin. Whatever I can get to make it dark, doesn't really much matter. This is pretty dark through right here, so there's a branch that comes up in behind. So I might put that in. And I'm just going to quickly go around this, because it's not... I'm going to shape it as I go. Blur the edge with the dark, like that, see? Puts it in the background. Do the same thing to the bottom piece. Just kind of quick. And then go through it. And come maybe from there. And I think chances are good I can do something similar to this like that. Just create some interest back there. Won't see it down here, so it won't much matter, but anyway. It's got a definite green cast to it. So just take these colors and let's see what I get here. There's something that comes across like this. Like that. So I'll just kind of put that in there. My blue, put that into it. A little bit of maples. Give me kind of a gray blue. So you can see it's a fairly simple operation. Good for demos. The truth of the matter is you don't want those to extend beyond 3 hours. You want to be able to do it in about an hour and a half. Because while they're drinking and whatever they're doing, they come in and out. And they like to see little action, big changes. But more importantly, before they leave, they like to see it finished. And don't want to disappoint them. At least I don't. I'm just going to take that as one move. So that becomes the beginning of a transition for me. I may even take it up to here. Just kind of come into that a little bit. So now I've got a little bit of a transition that I can work my white to other colors. And I'm just going to go like this in, drag that in like that. Do better things later. I'll take this, put this into it, take the blue into it. A bit more warm in it. So there's stuff in it in the background like this. And it's kind of random. No, it's not. So I'm going to make this. I'm going to do an initial shaping here. The sun is thought it was kind of going away, but I guess not. And I'll just make some more dark now. Ultramarine into it, a little green. And that'll make it pretty dark. There's something here that I want to get. Comes off this. That kind of works. Might not have to do much to that. Goes up like that. And it touches the leg. Alright, you can kind of see how that gets done. And I guess I'll just continue on with it. I'm going to do this a bit different. It's going into the brush. So I'm picking those out. Hit the sunlight, the same sunlight is hitting that. And I think that's like that. And I'll just put another one like that. Extend it over a bit. Kind of like that. Get a little bit of this in there. All right, that's the get a highlight when we do the last 15 minutes where we punctuate. Now let's see that. Yeah, very good. So now it makes a good intermediate tone that I can put on fairly heavy with a lot of texture and catch any holidays. They're hard to get rid of sometimes. Now I'll take that all together. So I have no waist, particularly. The waist really comes at the last bit of time. There we go. It's a twig or something. And this looks like a I'm happy with that. That'll be alright. This has a little bit of a highlight underneath. like that, and the same there. A little more. Make that bigger. Okay, I won't go too far. There's a lot of stuff in this. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at that at a distance. And I'm going to do something because I think I can do it within this. There we go. Just want to create some depth there. Just moving with it. There's some over here that I've got to play with, but okay. Well, like all things, it's a learning curve doing this stuff. My battery on the mic went out and I didn't notice it. And now I'm got it hooked up to a portable battery and it'll be fine from now on. I'll do that. So this kind of looks alright there. And this is a wood tone. And this is that one that was coming up. And take it right out of the canvas, I think. So that goes across the water. And I'll just add some, see that's really wet paint, but I just floated right over it even with this. And so now I'm just kind of going like that. All I have to do is keep track of where that is. And let's make some more of that alizarin in lemon yellow or light yellow. More alizarin makes brown or red brown. All right, that's good. This was the only one that was kind of like that. So this is very wet canvas. Love it. And there was one right about in here. And I'll go ahead and make two. That's a mistake, so I'll fix that in a minute. I think I'll just go right through like this. Catch that up like that and go out off of this one. So I'm ad-libbing a little bit. This is that one. And I'm just going to kind of come through, kind of establish where it is. And then this is the other one. There. So, all right. So I have the structure, I believe, in. interesting now. Okay. And I have to make that color again. And a little bit of that. All right. Back in shape again. There we go. That'll actually work. Might even be a good detail. There we go. Alright, she's back with some, oops, daisy. Back with some kind of structure there that makes some sense. There we go. That's better. Okay, any place that the screen could help out. And sometimes it's just better to ad-lib. Okay, well this puppy is looking pretty good. I've got to go back into this area and start to play with the bird. Let this set for just a bit. Come off of this thing like that. That's about right. And it's right along that edge. And it comes up to this like that. Yes. When you're right, you're right. And this is bluer. And okay. Interesting. Okay. Up there. Let's bring this over and make sure I don't get in front of it. This looks really pretty nice, and I may have to do this with a flat brush. The dogs in the background are terrorizing each other. I really should say that Scarlet is terrorizing Riley. Poor thing. All right. Now we got these. That looks good. I don't like to make two strokes on something like this if I can help it. Now, more medium. All right, one more. I'll finish this before. And I might just be able to do that. Paint. Don't really want to have to work on this tomorrow, because this is a demo. All right, let's go this way. Ooh, that worked. All right, well, what all right. All right, let's see. Oh, shit. Pardon my French. Well, let's see. Oops. Microphones. Well, I think I'll close it. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right. Oh, crap. Put too much of it in. Now I can use this, I think. Take this right off the canvas. Here we go. There we go. So we'll do one other thing here. There we go. All right. And a phone call minute. There we go. I think that tape is going to go right through there. At least I hope so. There we go. Just to make damn sure. Well, I didn't like that. All right. Okay. What's fun? Well, it's really right there. This is not where I would keep it. So, anyway, it's got a little black in it. So be it. There we go. Got a nice acidy green. And that helped there. Yeah, maybe that did. Take off the tape. I always like this part, although I haven't signed it yet. But I've got a little bit of highlighting to do. A couple of spots. So I will smooth out certain areas. I don't want too much texture in some spots because it looks like you worked a bit too hard to do it. All right, and there you have it. Okay, I'm kind of ready to go. I'm going to take a small flat brush. This is the one I sign with. I'm going to see if I can do it with this. Take a little white and the little Naples, turn French blue into the Naples. That kind of gives me a light color, and it comes down. Let's just see if that will work. Yeah, possible. So I'm just going to make a line just like that, clean and simple. No muss, no fuss. And I'm going to come down like this and sweep it up like so. And this is turning out to be the right color. So I'm going to Don't think there are any others. There's a spot here. And there's another spot right in here. I'll make it a little bit bigger this way. That's good. And it goes all the way off the canvas this time. So it goes right straight off. And there's a twig. Doesn't belong to this one, as it turns out. So I'll take it off the canvas. Okay, so that's good. There's a twig right here that comes in from behind that kind of has one coming down like that. All right, I'll just do it anyway. I'm going to put a line there, and then I'm going to pick it back up on this side of the branch, like so. I'm going to take it up this way, like that. And I'm going to put a little spot there. And this one, this has that same detail, but it gets a little bigger when it comes down this way, so it's like that. And let's see, it goes off the canvas as well. And this is more like, this is a branch that goes that way and comes up. And then this goes like that. These are all pretty much in the sunlight. So I'm going to straighten that up just a bit and pick it up on this side. I think that works okay. All right, now there's some back in here that have to get hit. So it's right there, and it kind of goes off. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want it to be confused with anything else here. And there's another one that's right here. All that pushes that other stuff back, which is nice. I'm kind of running out of the mix here, but it'll be fine. And I'm going to run it on the top. And it matches up to that one. So I'm going to make it look like it does. Yeah, so that continues on. That's good. And I'm going to make a little crossover like that. All right. Now that kind of did that part. right here. Sharp again. All right, okay, I'm kind of happy with that. All right, sold American.